Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sorry the setup is a little bit weird, but it's the only thing I've got. So basically I'm going to show you how to make Slimming World gingerbread stars. Now these are in the new Slimming World book. They're in the November to December issue. And what you'll need is 200 grams of plain flour, which I've got in here. 60 grams of low fat spread, which I've got there. 2 eggs. Get a patch of icing sugar, just get a bag. Ground cinnamon, bicarbonate of soda, ground cloves, ground fennel. Couldn't find any ground fennel, so I've got some seeds I'm grinding up myself. Some sweetener, and make sure you have some ground ginger as well. And what you're going to need to do first is preheat your oven to 180 degrees. So basically what you need to do is you need to line some baking tray. So what I've got is some baking tray right here. And you're going to need to line it. This part is really easy for me. What I do is I actually get some fry light and spray the pan. The reason I spray the pan is so everything sticks. Just measure it like this, which is okay for me. And then I'm going to put the baking tray on the actual sheet. And then I'm just going to trim off the actual excess. So you see this is a lot of excess. I'm just going to trim that off. Okay, that's it. That's because excess you can use it again. I just throw it away because I don't need it anymore. So I'm just going to do the one with the other one quickly. So since we've got them all done, the other thing that you will need is a straw and a star cutter. So what you're going to do first is basically get rid of your baking paper and everything. Because you're not going to need it anymore, I'm just going to put it on the side right there. So what you're going to need to do first is mix together the flour, the spices, the bicarbonate of soda. So what I'm going to do is put the flour in here and put everything of the flour in here. So the flour's in here. And then mix your spices and your bicarbonate of soda. So make sure you have like a measuring spoon, because I find these really handy when I go into Slimming World. So make sure you get a set of measuring spoons. So what we're going to do is, with the fennel, we're going to add half a teaspoon of fennel, basically, half a teaspoon. So you just find your half a teaspoon, which my ones are right here, and add half a teaspoon. Like, don't go the board, just make sure it is like half a teaspoon. So half a teaspoon of fennel goes in. So that's one spice already, that's gone in. Then you need half a teaspoon of cinnamon. So make sure you get your thing again and get half a teaspoon. I don't go overboard, I just make sure the teaspoons are level, and just put the cinnamon in there. It's going to be really Christmassy, like the gingerbread star. For that you need 4 teaspoons of ground ginger. Well, do the 1, 2, 3, 4. So and then you need, with your ground cloves, you need a 1/4 teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon. So a 1/4 teaspoon. So not the half, one from it down. And this is cloves. There we go. And that's all your spices added in. And then all you need to do is add the bicarbonate of soda. And then with your bicarbonate of soda, add 1 level teaspoon. So 1 level teaspoon of your, that's a tablespoon, 1 level teaspoon of your bicarbonate of soda. There we go. And pop it in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to mix all it together. So all your flour and spices and the bicarbonate soda, just mix all together. It smells really nice. It actually does smell like Christmas in here. So just mix it all together once the mixture is in all here. So I'm just mixing it all to make sure no flour pushes up. So you should just have it mixed all together. Then what you're going to do is rub in your low fat spread and flour until it resembles breadcrumbs. So what you can do is roll up this way, you get dirty. You roll up your sleeves. Make sure you just roll them up, and then you put your 60 grams of low fat spread in here. Like 60 grams. Make sure you get everything, you don't want to waste anything. And then basically what you do now is you get your hands dirty and just rub the butter with the flour so you can resemble breadcrumbs. Okay. So we're just going to breadcrumb away. The mixture smells so good though. Oh, I'm getting it everywhere. I don't mind forming breadcrumbs, it just gets really messy. But if you want, you can have your children to help with this, and you can tell them to, if they want to get their hands messy. And this is a good way to get children involved in cooking as well, because when I was younger, my mum always used to make cakes and everything. And basically, I used to help her make cakes. Like, they were good cakes. Okay, so make sure everything just goes in. If you have any drawing, make sure you take it off. I always forget, because I always do everything with it. So, just to assemble breadcrumbs. Like, get everything. These breadcrumbs, because it's going to be done with some like marge, like low fat breast marge, they're going to look like breadcrumbs, but not until the end, because breadcrumbs are just like really big pieces of breadcrumbs. And always like get all the stuff off your hands. I just rub my hands together and just get everything. Just make sure you have clean hands when you do this. My hands have already been cleaned. Don't worry about that. Okay. Okay, once you've got breadcrumbs, just get a towel and just like wash your hands. I'm not going to wash my hands just because we're going to be playing with it in a second anyway. So what you can do is then you're going to add your 4 level tablespoons of sweetener. So get your tablespoon and get some sweetener. Any sweetener will do. 3, 4. So 4 level tablespoons have gone in. And then I'm just going to breadcrumb it some more with the actual tablespoons. Like, it is really breadcrumby. It looks like breadcrumbs. Like, really fine breadcrumbs. But they look like breadcrumbs. They look very fine breadcrumbs. Now what you can do is put that aside for a minute and get 2 eggs. Get your 2 eggs and beat them. So what you can do is get your eggs, pop them in there, and make sure you don't get any shell in there. If you do get shell in there, just get a eggshell cup. Just kind of fish it out. Okay, now what you do, the easiest way I know how to beat an egg is with a fork. So get your fork and just beat your eggs. If you want to know, the picture I got behind me was it's from my nan's, and I thought having a Christmas sign up here would be like Christmassy, you know, and some tinsel around the frame. My parents used to always do that, get the tinsel. Once your eggs are beaten, pop your egg mixture into the dough and mix well. So get all that. I'm going to mix it with a spoon first, because we're not actually going to have to do it with your hands again. Just going to have to do it with your hands and you're going to have to mix it into like a dough. It's just going to get very messy. I'm going to use one hand. This is going to get really messy, okay? Okay, your hands are going to get really sticky. I've just had to like tweak the ingredients because I would use a little bit extra flour just to have a little bit extra flour on the side, because it was so sticky it wouldn't have made it into a dough. So I had to grab more flour because it just wouldn't have made it into a dough. I only added like about a couple of tablespoons. So now I'm going to get all these ingredients out of the way, and you're going to dust your table. Dust your table. Okay, get all the ingredients out of the way and dust it. It's got like a little duster here, like some flour here. So this is what's left from the 2 tablespoons. And what you're going to do is you're now going to place your dough on there and just knead your dough for a minute. This dough smells like Christmas. Trust me, it smells like Christmas. So I'm just going to dust a little bit on my surface. And I'm going to dust my rolling pin. Okay, so what you need to do now, put it on the surface and roll it in your rolling pin. Okay, roll it out into about 6 millimeters thick. Now I don't have a tape measure and I don't really know. Oh, whoops! I don't really have a tape measure, and I don't really know how it's going to be 666 thingies quick. No, I really don't have the focus. I'm just taking some flour that I have. I'm just going to dust it some more because I want to be really good. After all this time, I'm feeling like a little kid. Okay, so once you've got your dough rolled out, So about 6 centimeters thick. I don't know how big centimeters 6 millimeters is. So this is where your tray comes, and you need, basically what you can do is get your star. You're going to need a straw as well, any straw. What you're going to do, you're going to need your star, and you're going to cut a star into there. Ooh. So it comes out like this. Just going to lay it down there. Just cut as many stars as you can. Cut the stars. I love this star cutter. I know it's from Zora's calendar, but I don't care because it's still a star. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this back into like a nice soft ball. Nice soft ball. And what you can do with the stars, you're going to put in the top, you're going to poke a hole through them. Okay. Pop it back. So the reason why you're going to pop a hole from, that's where the thread's going to go. So you can put them onto a tree or something like that. So just keep popping holes for them. It's easy to get the dough out. You just squeeze the one and you get the dough out. Okay, just keep going with this. And it's going to be really weird. You're thinking, why am I popping holes in something that is a dough? It's going to be fine. See, this is why I bought 2 trays, because I don't know how many I'm going to make. It says it makes 30. This little cookie cut is so cute. It's really cute. What I'm going to do is do the rest, and I'm going to come back when everything's done. Okay, I'm back, and I've still got a little bit of dough left over, so it doesn't make 30. I made over 30, so I've made 48. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put these in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to put these in the oven now, and they're the stars. So I put them in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. I put my timer on, and then all you need is a little bit of thread or some ribbon and some icing sugar. And that's all you need. So I'm going to leave them in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes and cook them out. They are nice and golden. Then leave to cool, then come back when they're nice and cool, and then we will decorate them. Hello everybody, I'm back, and I took them out from the oven. I'm going to show you what they look like. These are what they look like. They are so cute. I will zoom in on a couple of them. But these look really cute. Now, I'm not going to wet this plate because I took them tray out last. So what you now need to do, sprinkle icing sugar over the stars evenly. So, as you can see, I've got some stars here. And what you can do, I'm going to place a couple on a small plate. So you need a small plate. The reason I got a small plate is so it's going to be so much easier. And you can tell where the bottoms are because the bottoms have like a brown circle in the bottom. So what I'm going to do is get some icing sugar. I put a little bit in here. And then like sprinkle it on like that, like so. Once it's sprinkled, tap off the excess. Like if you want to, you can put them in like that. Tap off the excess like so, and then you're going to end up a star. Okay. So what you're going to do next is you're going to get some thread or some ribbon, whatever you've got. Just got this. And what you're going to do, you're going to pop these into the holes. So I'm just going to pop this into the hole. Okay. And then what you're going to do, you're going to thread them up, and then you're going to tie it at the top. So if you're doing this, just make sure you have some help when you're doing this, you know, everything. So just tie it at the top, make sure it goes round, and there you go. You've got a Christmas tree decoration. You can go nuts on these. You can put them on the tree, you can put them anywhere, and they are edible as well, and they look really cute. I mean, they just look so cute. You can hang these up. They're edible. I don't know how good they taste because I've never tried them. So I'm going to do this to all of them. I'm going to put some ribbon around all of them. Yeah, and there's another Christmas star. I think they look really cute. They are looking festive. But I will try one with you as well. I'll try this one with you and see what they taste like, because I know everyone's like, what are they going to taste like? They taste really good. Okay, I haven't put them on all of them, but they are like, these are trees. They can put them anywhere on your tree, anywhere, hang them up anywhere. They are festive goodness. They taste really good. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe down the bottom for more videos just like this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!